Hello and welcome back to part 3 of Test Every Vehicle in My Garage. Today it's going to be the International Loadstar 1700. So let's start with the engine. Grade it. We use the off-road gearbox. We're going to give it a lift. Tires. I looked at these. They don't have very aggressive tires on this, so these seem about the aggressivest ones I can find. If they got those in a 41, yes they do. So we'll take those. See here, we really don't need a winch. We'll just put this one on. Frame add-ons, we're gonna put the truck bed. Snorkel, which is gonna need it possibly. No, it's definitely gonna need it. Miscellaneous. Yeah, well, why not? We'll add a searchlight. Some lights up top. Front bumper. We'll use the one you can see the winch. Okay, so I don't see rear bumper on here, so we won't be able to use that. Rims. We'll just go with the old-fashioned style here. Okay, for paint. I don't really care for the colors on this much, but we're just gonna pick a paint color. Let's do this primer gray. Alright, so let's take it out and see how it pulls that trailer up the hill. Look at this thing, it's cool looking. I think it's cool looking. I'm gonna guess this ought to pull that trailer today up the hill. This is stepping up to a little bit heavier truck here. Looks like all-wheel drive supposedly always on. That thing's the front wheels spinning when I put the brake on there. I don't know how fast this truck will be, but it should be a powerhouse. There's a couple spots this truck's definitely not going to make though through the course. I don't think. Don't look like it has enough ground clearance to make them. We're going to find out if it'll make them or not. If this truck don't, at least it don't feel like it'll flip over all the time. Some of the trucks on here are kind of tough to handle. Once in a while I have to flip them over. I'm really expecting this truck to do good on the hill climb. Let's see if we can put the lock in right now. It says it's always on and four-wheel drive is always on, so this truck's ready to roll. Got her in low range. Put it in high, low range. We're backed up here to the trailer. Oh, I keep going between auto and... Oh, run into the trailer, I mean. That ought to do it. That's trailer. Put my brake on so we're not going down the hill. Get my controls off. Give it some throttle. Put it in low range, high gear, and go. Doing really well so far. Real well. Might be the first truck to make it up this hill with the trailer. It made it. Let's put it down into low, extra low gear here and kind of creep down the hill. gonna brighten it up out here for me. Oh yeah, it's just dragging us down this hill like it's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna put it back up into high gear. I don't need all that low gear to get down the hill here. It's not like we're gonna get away or anything. I'm gonna park the trailer here. So, wonder if this truck will make it through all the attached trailer, all the course. It'll be the first one to make it through them all if it does, but this ground clearance on this thing, I don't think it will. Really don't think it will. We'll see how it does here in the mud. This really doesn't have that big a tire. Well, it has big tires, they just don't look like they would dig in. Trying to get it lined up here. Okay, just make sure. It says it's always on. Let's put it in 4-wheel high. Low gear, high range. Go international for the win so far. Got to cross this way. Get into this thick mud here, thicker mud. Oh yeah, it's definitely got it here. It's also a cool looking truck. No problems at all. So far, to this point of the test, this truck's done the best. Put it down into high. Moving here. The next one I don't know about. Just don't see it going over the flint pipes here. But it might surprise me. Truck definitely has a long wheelbase, so that'll hurt it too. Alright, we know everything's on, so let's just put it in low gear, high range. Would you look at that? This truck might make it through the whole test. That's awesome. I didn't think it would do that. Alright. Let's see what happens up here then. If it makes it through this, then it's only got to do the water. Pretty sure I don't have a chance in the water. I'll put a snorkel on just in case it would make it. Just to get it through there. Okay, let's back up. We're going to put it in low gear or low range. I'm just going to mat it here. Looking good so far. This very end is usually where these trucks fail. I have a feeling this one's going to make it. Will this be the first truck to make the full course? Come on, International, just bite in there. You got it. And I hope this truck gets the other end. Because it'll do every test except for... I didn't do the log test. I'll have to do that and see how the suspension is. It'll do every test except for the water if it don't make that. This is a heavy truck. It might make it through the water too. I kind of hope it does. That'd be cool to see this International make the whole way. This very end here is the tricky part for him. I think it's got it. I'm wrong. It does not got it. That's too bad. Let's give me that view again. It's not me got it. And why the click winch? right here. The Chevy pulls through. Or I should say the 4BT Cummins pulls through. Now, if I disconnect this, it may get out of here on its own. They should be able to pull it through here and get the brake off. Alright, we only failed one test in this so far, and that's because of that front end. It just tries to push the dirt there. It's just not high enough. The tire's stuck out farther it would have been. There's no way. But still, if it gets this water test down here, it only failed one test. Not super fast, but gets the job done. Remember down here, it's gonna kind of look funny. Got a support vehicle down here again to get me through here. Let's get a little bit brighter out here before we start. Alright. Gonna go low range like I always do. I'm on. It's a heavy truck. Chances of it making it. Looking good so far. And we got dangerous water levels. We're still moving. We got this. We only failed one. One test out of them all. International did really well. Really well. This thing has some bigger tires like some of the other trucks. If it had 44s, it might have made it. What was these? I can't remember if these are 42s or 44s. The bigger tires anyways. It would have easily made that. Alright, I gotta say I like the International. It done a real good job. That'll be the end of this test. Tomorrow I'll do, like I did today, I'll do another one tomorrow, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe.